What's up, guys? Mason here, Cardinal Gaming. As always, thank you so much for clicking on the video. Appreciate you guys checking out the channel, checking out the store, online, and all that stuff. Appreciate you, just in general. How's everybody doing? So, big news for the week is official numbers from distribution on Evolving Skies, and that's what I want to talk about, and probably just touch on through the rest of the week, or the rest of the year, the kind of releases that we have to look forward to. So these numbers are, it's confusing, okay? So from a lot of the guys that I have as secondary distribution people, I'm getting very little product for Evolving Skies. I might be getting a case of ETBs. I might be getting, a couple of cases of booster boxes, and that's it. And this is all without me putting in any sort of numbers. Like I said in a previous video, all the distribution companies have pretty much stopped taking, these weird, outrageous numbers. Things like, where I would throw in 1,000 boxes through my distributor and then hope that I get, like, maybe a quarter of that. It really didn't make sense. Like, it's so crazy, and these numbers didn't mean anything. So they just pretty much says, you know what? We got it. We're just going to do it ourselves. We're going to figure it out, and, we're going to divvy it out to people that have been doing good business with us for all this time, and then we'll roll it out that way, and that way we don't have to fight out about it. There's no real guesswork and have to do all that work for them. They just get what they get from Pokemon, and they divvy it out to all the stores. It makes sense. It's kind of scary, but, that's the way they want to do it, so that's how we're going. So Evolving Skies was the last thing I was able to put these numbers in for. I actually put in, pretty regular, normal numbers, I felt. I got a little more of the ETBs. I asked for a little bit more of the ETBs because, those are really going to be probably the star products out of this whole series here with Evolving Skies. And it makes sense that those are going to be very popular. They're very collectible. The art on them is amazing. There's 2 of them. I would not be surprised at release that these are going on, TCG Player and eBay for probably anywhere from $60 to $100. It just is. And then, if you want the whole sets just to collect and have, you gotta buy 2 of them because they're 2 different arts to them. So that's a thing, and it's gonna be affecting the prices. People buying more than just one, you get the 2. So it looks like possibly going forward, we're just gonna have 2 standard ETB variants all the time. That is for hobby stores, and then it looks like Pokemon Center is gonna keep doing their thing with releases and having stuff like that coming through Pokemon Center and having their own products. So four ETBs altogether for standard releases going forward, possibly. We'll see if they continue that, but for now, that's what we got. So obviously Evolving Skies is going to be very popular. The numbers that came back from allocations reflect that, and it looks like very much like they did with Battle Styles. There seems to be you're getting a lot of booster boxes up front for hobby stores, and then maybe a quarter of what I asked for is what I'm getting for ETBs. And then in the other waves, secondary waves, it looks like we might get some more ETBs and less booster boxes. And the theory that I'm rolling with that is that a lot of those ETBs are going to be going to big box stores, MJ Holdings getting their fill of all that stuff. So they see those in Walmarts and Targets. Whereas booster boxes, they don't need those because they don't sell them. So hobby stores are getting that kind of stuff. And then we'll flip-flop as far as numbers come in when they kind of get the backlog built up past of the ETBs. So that makes sense to my head of why they do that kind of stuff. EV Heroes is very similar. The first wave I'm getting is a little over half of what I asked for, so that's good as far as booster boxes go. But I'm only getting like 20% of the ETBs that I have. And it looks like the ETBs are going to be definitely the harder product to find. And you're going to see that reflected in the prices. You just are. So a lot of places, they're putting out pre-orders right now for Evolving Skies. Again, all these big distributors are putting out their numbers. Southern is my main guys, so that's where I got my numbers from this week. I just got them 2 days ago. So you'll probably be seeing a lot of Evolving Skies pre-orders go up. We'll probably wait a little bit more just to see where things shake out, and just make sure those numbers are real solid. I have not got confirmation that the number that we received is the first wave. I'm hoping it is. If it's not, whew, it's going to be rough. But I'm thinking it's going to be just the first wave, and then we'll get the rest of it in waves later on down the road. That's how they did it with Chilling Reign and Battle Styles when they gave us the preliminary numbers. So, fingers crossed. I'll let you know if it's not. But for right now, I'm not panicking. But we'll see. But yeah, it looks like that's the way things are going. And I probably won't get all the ETBs that I asked for, because I asked for, I asked for 500 booster boxes and 500 ETBs just from Southern. And it looks like I might get all the booster boxes, but the ETBs, I don't know. So, just right off the gate, you can tell that ETBs were probably ordered more. You know, a lot of people are wanting to get those in. People that maybe don't stock as many ETBs are wanting to get those. So, the numbers are looking lower on that just because there's probably more people requesting them. So, that's the theory that I got going on that as far as those kind of numbers and why there's such a big difference of why less ETBs. So other than that, we just got numbers for the Marnie milk cartons. Those finally just came out. I actually put, again, these numbers are really rough, guys. I got maybe 20% of what I asked for on those Marnie boxes. I mean, and that makes sense because from what my distributor was saying, my sales rep was saying, he had people putting in, 1,500 of those, 2,000 of those, and there's not that much there. Nobody's going to get that many. And obviously, when the numbers came back earlier this week, we already went and through our first wave of allocations. I put half of what we were given up on the website, and then when we get closer and to make sure those numbers don't fluctuate, because there is still a chance that they can move around a little bit. I'm going to wait till they get fleshed out, but I'm going to put the other half up. But yeah, you guys already seen, MSRP is not a thing on that product. It just is not going to exist in any sort of retail environment because on eBay and TCG Player, they are going for above MSRP, almost double MSRP. So that's another product that's it's going to be hard to find. I mean, there's $30 just in booster packs in it. So, you're gonna try to get the value there, and then if you do the math there, it's about $50 for the promo and the other miscellaneous stuff that's going to be in the box. So I could see that full art card for Marnie probably going on sale on eBay and things for probably around $50, and that would be what would make sense in my mind. But yeah, I got 20% of those. I know a lot of places just got obliterated on those and just didn't get nearly what they asked for, and some places getting like 10% of what they asked. So yeah, it's going to be one of those products that it's kind of like the premium collection boxes with the Zamazenta and Zacian, the black box with the gold on it. Those just weren't available in the wild off the get-go, and we got the secondary ones where they're split in the ETB pluses later on. But the full set box of those with the big golden like jewelry box thing, those just didn't exist in the wild, and I figure these Marnie milk cartons are going to be the same way. It's just that sought after a product. But Modern is chugging along, no slowdown here. I think I sold those the half the allocation I got in about an hour, and that's just they were gone as soon as I put them up. So yeah, Modern is still doing its thing. Obviously, Evolving Skies is probably the best set. Probably the best standard set ever. You thinking back in like Modern history, you got Roaring Skies when it first came out was huge. Things like Ultra Prism, because of the short print run of it and good cards in it, it was pretty huge. Things like the Breakthrough sets were pretty popular. And then when you got to tag teams, Team Up, Unified Minds was pretty popular with Mew Mew. And then you had Cosmic Eclipse was probably the best standard set up until now. Evolving Skies, I think, is the better set. More sought after set. It's going to be the more popular set. It's just going to be expensive and hard to find. Booster boxes looks like not so much, which is good. That means packs will be plentiful and the packs will stay cheap. You can go into a store and hopefully find product on the shelves. But all this other specialty products, things like the EV10s, the other products like the ETBs. ETBs are going to be rough. I just think they are. It's too good. It's too good of a product. It looks too good, and the people collecting ETBs is so common now. you're just gonna be impossible to find those. So that's what we're looking at, guys, going down the road. And obviously Celebrations is right around the corner. We're getting a lot of spoilers for that. Pikachu's galore. So all these Pikachu lovers are having a field day with all this stuff that's coming out in those Celebrations. So cool looking cards. I mean, it's gonna do well. No one was saying that it wasn't. I mean, it's gonna be super popular and sell out pretty much all the time. There's too much going on with Celebrations for there to just not be just a mad dash for it. It's all these specialty products, all these specialty boxes, the premium Uber collection, super ultra boxes, and all this different variations of stuff that they put out for specialty sets. It's not going to be there. Stores are going to get so few of it, and what we do have, it's going to go for a premium. I don't know what to tell you guys. It's just the way it's going to be. There's nothing we can do about it. So, it's going to be one of those sets that, you might hear about it in the wild. The myths. It's going to be a myth of Walmart. Of hey, Celebrations. There's stuff out here on the shelves. There's spots for it, but there's no product. It's not going to exist. It's going to be gone as soon as he puts out, and the prices are going to reflect that. I can't see if it was like booster boxes. If we had all the standard stuff, I'd say sure. There's a chance if you find it. It's just all these products take so much effort to ship and so much time to make, because they're specialty configurations. Things like the big Pikachu VMAX figure in the box, like that thing's gonna be crazy. And look at the past, look at previous products, look like Hidden Fates, the Rayquaza box with the statue in it. It's almost impossible to find. It's very expensive now. It's gonna be the same thing for these sets. You can always look past in the past and see the specialty sets and what did well and what didn't. But for this product, it's all gonna go and do well. So there's no real mystery there. It's just gonna be trying to find it for a good price. It's gonna be rough. Obviously, Celebrations will be rougher than Evolving Skies, but Evolving Skies, like I said, it is the best standard set we've ever had, and it's gonna sell accordingly. So that's it. That's all I got for right now. If things change, obviously we'll update that. But that's the news that I have for you guys right now. Obviously, hang in there, hang tough. If you get pre-orders and you can find them cheap, it's probably going to be the time to do it right now, because later on, as we get closer, they're going to be more expensive. And it's going to be the same thing what we saw with the Chilling Reign and all that. After a while, the booster box will settle back down. I think even right now, you could probably find Evolving Skies booster boxes for under the $145, $3.99 a pack pricing. I think that there are boxes out there. But as we get close to that and those kind of dry up, we're probably going to see those kind of fade away, and the price is going to creep back up. So, and it's going to stay up until after pre-release and after the set releases, until probably the second wave, and we get some more booster boxes in. It's people are going to be chasing those Eevees. The people walking in the store already asking about it. People that are looking for just any Eevees. I got the Japanese boxes, and even though I know we're only a month away from the other set, I went ahead and bought Eevee Heroes, the Japan set, just because people keep asking and people are wanting them. People are foaming at the mouth for Eevees, so English is just going to do just as well. That's it. That's probably enough. Thanks, guys. If you have any questions or anything, hit me up in the comments. But yeah, appreciate you guys watching. Good luck out there. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.